Hello everybody and welcome back. Omega Given here. Today I want to show you contractors. This is for if you're a big home DIYer and everything. Three different 3D modeling tools that I've built to make it so you can 3D model on your phone or from the website. I have the website up top. You can see it's just omegagiven.github.io/OG 3D modeler. I made three tools that you'll like. There's two other tools here that you won't care about, but these are just tools that I've wanted because I needed quick washers in the job. So I made something where you can just, it's a very simple cylinder to make as a washer. This is for if you want to make washers out of PETG or TPU. I've used TPU for specifically the washers that you'd put on toilets. So because the porcelain, you want a nice soft washer when it goes into it. So I've 3D printed those. So you can make quick washers on the go. Essentially, you can 3D or select what kind of measurements you want, the inner diameter, outer diameter, and then the height. Export that as STL. Load that into your slicer on your 3D printer, and then you're good to go. Next, I have outlets. Yes, I made custom outlet things. I have one more edit I noticed just before recording this video that I need to do to this. Essentially, the circle right here needs to have a divot in, so the screw can sit in. So that's something I'm gonna have to do. So I'll add that to this tool, tool to the side this way. So basically, you can make custom outlet sizing. This is so say you have a bad outlet on a wall where maybe it just jitters out a little too far, and a normal outlet doesn't cover that bad cut on the wall where that outlet is. So you can basically make it so you can have the cut out or the margin top can go higher, margin bottom go higher, left and right, however you want to do it. You can just make it so it's that much. You can also include how far off the wall. You can have 5 millimeters off the wall. That way you can come off the wall a bit in case you have it's too far set out of the wall. You can chamfer the edges if you want like a Oli look where it makes it just like an angle cut, or you can fillet the edges and that'll make it so it's a curved look on the side of them. There's a few other things you can do here. I might actually remove some of them because these should be set and forget. But I might remove them just because maybe people don't want to accidentally adjust it. It's basically adjusting the size of the actual outlet. This is size for a standard outlet. You can have the duplex, which is the two hold ones, or you can actually have the decora, which is the square hold ones. So you can pick whichever one you want. That's just something you could do. The next thing I have is plugs. What these are, I don't have an example on me, but it's in my wall. Essentially, whenever you're going to do electricity or something like that inside a wall, you might cut a 4-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch hole in the wall, like a nice clean with a hole saw. You want to cover that hole. So traditionally, you go get a patch, do a California patch, just put it on the wall, and then do all that stuff. Or you just put a piece of plastic in there. So what this is essentially is you can, I'm gonna go to inches for this one because it's a little easier. You can make the outer measurement, which I'd say normally 5 or 4, or 5 is probably best. So you have the outer edge. So this is going to be how wide of a disc you want to cover your hole, and then you have the inner, which is how big your hole is. So normally I do a 4-inch hole into a wall, so that way I can stick my hand in and do all the different things I need to do behind the wall. So that will make it so that will cover the wall. Or that hole in the wall. And if you print it in a nice color that matches your painted walls, say white, if you have a white painted wall, basically nobody notices it. I don't have anything in here. Actually, I do have one up above. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it in view. Can I? Right there. You see that circle? That circle right there is one of them. These walls are actually not white. These are bluish, whatever. I got it at the shelf, essentially at Home Depot. But yeah, so you can basically make that. Essentially, if I zoom in, I don't know if I can zoom in here. I'm gonna export this as an STL really quick, and then we can go to Bamboo, and then so I have a Bamboo, for anybody that's wondering. I'm gonna load, let's go to preview. I'm gonna load this STL in. And here, let's close the website. We don't need the website anymore. So essentially, when you slice this, you'll have to probably flip it on its other side. Here, let me flip this actually, go to preview. Let's flip this over. Let's do a nice solid 180. And there we go. All right, and now slice it. So basically, you can see how it is. I have it such where it's just basically a little bit more inner spike there, so you can kind of fit it into the hole and it'll kind of clamp in at the top. This should have enough friction that it'll keep it in. If not, you can adjust it on the website. You can adjust the tolerance on the edge to make it more smooth into the wall and everything. I have this as 5 millimeters thick. You can make it thinner, smaller, however you want. But yeah, it's a super helpful thing. I've done it for all my house, essentially. Anywhere where I put a hole cut out in my walls to get electricity, which has been maybe 15, 20 of them. I just print one of these out. It's $1 plastic, I think, right? Let me look at this. Cost is $1.15 of plastic, $1.15 of plastic to 3D print one of these, cover up my hole in the wall. When a California like patch, it basically costs the same, except for this is instantly free essentially. All right. But yeah, that's the tools I've made. If you go on and check that out, I'll put the link to this tool in the description. You can literally just get on the website, do what you gotta do, download STL. You can even save as a template if you want to keep redoing it or like changing the little things so you can like do whatever. So that's just like a little cool tool for all you DIY homer contractor peoples. But yeah, if you want to support me, just like and subscribe. Really, I guess I don't really have a link to give me money. I'd love that money, but hey, whatever. I'm just doing this for fun of it. But yeah, have a great day. Bye bye, everybody.